The New England Patriots are still getting good news on the defensive side of the ball in wake of all the Matthew Judon drama. Let's talk about it. My name is Aaron. This is Sports Talk Patriots. You guys know, daily basis, Patriots football, right here. Appreciate it if you subscribe. So that being said, Matthew Judon, drama. We're going to talk about that a little more. I know multiple times I've said I'm done talking about it until something's figured out, but we got to talk about it. We got to figure this out. But in the wake of that, good news has come out of training camp, and that has to deal with our boy, second-year edge rusher, Keon White. So Keon White has apparently been balling out during training camp. He's had multiple hurries on the quarterback. He has dominated some of the more veteran offensive linemen in Nwenu and Okorafor, which has been huge. And I know you're going to sit here and say, listen, Aaron, listen, our offensive line, suspect. Yes, I would agree. But still, those guys experienced for a second-year player to go out there and do that. He's quick, he's nasty, he has the tangibles. He could be that next step. He could be that Matthew Judon for us, or even better. He has a ton of potential. So even though we're in the wake of all this Matthew Judon stuff, and it feels like one day you're like, oh, things are getting better. Oh no, they seem worse. In recently, it came out that they said, the Patriots said, we've offered him something, and someone tweeted at him, hey, you should sign that, man, that'd be awesome, get it done. And he responded by saying, yeah, don't believe the lies. They're making him out to be the bad guy. So who in the heck knows what is true? I think personally, it's all trending towards he's going to get traded. And the thing is, I don't think the Patriots are going to get a lot for him. Again, he's coming off an injury from last year, barely played 4 games, if that, and then on top of that, he's 32 years old. So whatever team picks him up it's almost going to be like a T. Higgins situation. Now, T. Higgins, I would much more prefer, obviously, but what I'm trying to say is they're both on the last year of their deal. And so looking at him, yes, he has so much potential, but this whole thing is just beyond frustrating, and I'm honestly done reading about it, really done talking about it. But the optimistic thing is the fact that Keon White is doing well and hopefully can go in year 2 and really just dominate, improve. That my name's in the hat, this Judon guy, like, even if he takes off, like, hey, I can pick up the mantle and I can be the edge rusher that I'm billed to be. And it looks like he's been doing that so far in training camp. So I want you to comment below. What do you think about Keon White? Are you optimistic? Are you bullish? Are you taking the bullish signal and buying stock in him, thinking that he is going to do well this year? I think he's going to do great. So I am buying. I am smashing that buy button, and I'm hoping that stock just continues to rise because it looks like it's been doing that in training camp. Second thing, our boy Godchaux getting his money. Pay that man. Where's it at? I have it here. Don't worry. Here we go. So our boy Davon Godchaux, he gets a 2-year extension. Worth up to $21 million, $16.5 million guaranteed. Hey, it's nice. He's 29 years old, still has a couple years left. I think this is a smart move by them. It's not a crazy extension, just a couple years. We see how he does. Again, I think he is a solid. I think he's a solid like nose guard, tackle, stop the run. Obviously, is he as important as other people on the defensive side of the ball? But again, you got to understand, someone like that piece, his job, hey, I'm going to plug up holes, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to funnel the ball to other people, linebackers, other things, whatever it might be, and that's his job. So I think it's a smart move by the Patriots. I think he's great. I hope Barmore comes back. I'm interested to see again, 3 to 6 months, possibly. It just all depends on the situation. And hopefully we can hear more about that, because them on the inside, Keon White on the edge. And then if Matthew Judon is out there, that would be a dirty defensive line. So good. Glad for him. Glad he's getting paid. As well in training camp, we got to talk about, and I know if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I have told you Joe Milton is not as good as you think. And my brother-in-law, who is a Tennessee fan, sends me all this stuff. You got to read this. You got to read this. You never know. Don't sleep on him. Don't sleep on him. And I've told people before, I've watched him at Michigan. I've watched him at Tennessee. Yes, he has all the intangibles. But the question is, can he put them together? Can the Patriots coaching staff help him develop in the quarterback that he could be? Michigan couldn't do it. That's why he transferred to Tennessee. Tennessee, he did all right. He lost the job to Hendon Hooker. Had the job last year. Again, did not necessarily wow with the intangible, with the with what he has. He never took, I feel like, that next step. Now, again, the Patriots drafted him. They see something in him. And apparently he's been outperforming Drake May in training camp. Now, again, this is just training camp. Not trying to get way too far ahead of ourselves. But when it comes to training camp, apparently he's been going in there and doing well, making some impressive throws. Whereas Drake May, a lot of things I've seen, he's struggled, and it's been rough. And so on one side, that makes me believe the more that Drake May struggles, that Jacoby is just solidifying being a week one starter. And from day one, I've believed that Jacoby that has been the plan. Gerard Mayo has talked about that. That's the reason they got him. He had played in Van Pelt's offense before in Cleveland. So there's a reason there that they got him, his leadership, and obviously he can come in and he knows the system. That's the first thing. But and obviously Drake May is still going to be number 2. That's a given. I think Milton is solidifying himself for sure at that number 3 spot. If he continues this, Zappe he's going to be gone. He will. Glad you got married this past summer. See ya. And honestly, he'll probably land somewhere. Who knows? Maybe he'll end up in the UFL. Who the heck knows? But that being said, Drake May struggling a little bit. Again, it's early on. It's training camp. Still trying to understand the system and all those different things. But good for Joe Milton. He's been proving me wrong, and I hope he continues to do that. And I hope that either down the road he can be a phenomenal asset for the Patriots. And if he's doing well, hey, look to ways that we can figure out how to get you on the field or whatever. I don't see that happening, but again, he could be a great trade asset. Again, you look at the when Washington had Robert Griffin and then had Kirk Cousins, and Kirk Cousins ended up taking, everyone was like, why the heck did they take 2 quarterbacks? And guess who's still in the NFL and who just got a stupid contract with the Falcons? Kirk Cousins. So again, you never know. You've heard me say that 100 times. You never. So that being said, are you bullish on Keon White? Comment below. And also, too, what do you think about the whole quarterback situation with Milton, Drake May? Anything you want to talk about, just comment below. I'd appreciate it. My name's Aaron. This is Sports Talk Patriots. We'll talk later. Peace.